YouTube, what's going on? Rocky with another video. This is just a quick update on, excuse me, on just basically what I've done to this, and I basically had this thing for about I don't know a little over 2.5 months now. And you know what, guys, I've just had a blast. This was my beginner platform. I've always wanted to learn on how to work on RCs and basically just start a new hobby. And you know what, I've been having a blast. I've really been learning how to work on this stuff, basically what everything means, what it does, and all the components on here. I've just been learning a lot, so that's pretty cool. Excuse me. So with that being said, guys, this is my showroom case. Showroom case floor cover, if you will. My batch cover is back there. But yeah, guys, so this is my Typhon 3S. I converted to 4S. I'm gonna take the body off. I went ahead and upgraded my ESC to 185 BLX ESC, and this is just a new install. I just installed the new, I think it's a 2400 kV 4S motor out of the crane. So I just did that, and also too with this 4S motor, I put a 20 tooth pinion on there. Yay! The reason for that, guys, is my last video that I posted at the very end, I actually seized my 3S motor, guys. So I had about 12 packs on the 3S motor, and I was just abusing that thing. So I'm surprised it even lasted that long. So I am running the 4S motor. I am kind of bummed because look at this space, guys. There's just no room. There's just no room in between the motor and ESC. I haven't had any problems. I did run like 3 or 4 packs today, and I haven't had any overheating issues. It was a good 75, 80 degrees today in California. So, I mean, it wasn't too hot. It was kind of warm. So, with that being said, guys, this is how I'm running my wires. I could solder this off and just make it one piece, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and keep it the double pigtail just in case I want to run 6S. Just, I don't know, in case I get bored of 4S, but I don't think I'm gonna do that anytime soon because 4S is plenty of power right now. But yeah, so I basically, you know what, guys, I've had this thing for, like I said, a little over 2 months now, and I've just been having a blast. I've upgraded, basically the ESC, the motor. I've upgraded my suspension. I upgraded my suspension to the Typhon 6S suspension, and then I got some Pro lines up front, and I did the skid plate. What else? I even upgraded my radio and receiver. I got the new, I think it's the FlySky GT5 with the gyro system. Man, this thing is awesome, guys. I would definitely recommend this. It's definitely user-friendly. It's super easy to use. And you know what, guys? It's just overall, it's got a good feel to it. I got a pretty big hand. It's got a pretty good grip to it, guys. I mean, I would definitely, I would definitely recommend this. It's just a lot of fun, guys. User-friendly, very easy to use. It has a gyro system, very, very simple to install, guys. Like I said, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So with that being said, guys, the FlySky GT5 with I think it's the BS6 gyro receiver, I would definitely recommend it, guys. I think I got this thing for about $70, but it did take forever to get here. Oh my God, it took 4 weeks to get here. So if you order it, just be aware it's going to take forever. I also got some new stuff. I got these hot racing aluminum pivot balls because the plastic ones on here, they're kind of wearing out pretty fast, and I don't like the slop that I've been getting in most of my arms. So I've been getting a lot of slop in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upgrade that to aluminum arms. So also too, what I got in the mail too was I also got my shocks that I ordered 4 weeks ago. Guys, funny story about this is nothing from the seller, no information whatsoever. It was in transit for 2 weeks. I canceled the order, and somehow they showed up today. He refunded my order. I hit him up telling him like, hey man, like, I got these on my doorstep today. Like, do I owe you money, or because he already refunded me. He's like, you know what, man, don't worry about it, it's all good. He said, can you just leave me a good review? So I left the guy a 5-star review, so that's pretty cool. So I got those, I guess, for backups. As of right now, guys, I did also want to say earlier, I haven't really had too many clutch issues. I've never myself had to adjust a slipper clutch or deal with it before because I guess I've always had the one from factory. But today, guys, it actually came all the way loose, and what happened was I thought I thought I was losing power somewhere. I spent about 20 minutes trying to figure out the throttle positioning like on my receiver, and it wasn't that, guys. What happened was my slipper clutch, the set screw got loose. You know, I just didn't think it had any Loctite from the factory. So with that being said, guys, I actually tightened it all the way down, and so now I'm finally understanding the slipper clutch assembly. So the tighter you have the slipper clutch assembly, it grabs onto your clutch, the more violent and the more throttle you have in the beginning. So, you know, I know everyone's going to say, oh, where are you going to go through your slipper clutch and, you know, you're going to burn it up. You know what, guys? I got extra parts. I got another slipper clutch assembly. I don't care. You know what I mean? So, you know, I really don't care about that. I like being able, I like all the torque. So what I did was I tightened it all the way down, guys, and I loosened it just one turn. I know it's supposed to say, you know, a one full turn and a half. That's what it says in the manual. But you know what, guys? In my experience, I like having a little tighter slipper clutch. I'm not too sure. Like I said, that's just, I've never really had to deal with it. Today was the first time I said it, but I kind of was messing around with it earlier. And so the looser it is, the less violent it is in the beginning. The tighter it is, yeah, it's probably going to heat up and wear down faster, but that's my driving style, and I like that a lot better. So with that being said, guys, I was super bummed earlier because I was like, dang, what happened? I thought I had to recharge my battery. I thought my batteries were done. I even went as far as in going through the punch settings, and you know what, guys? It wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that, guys. It was, I always overthink stuff, but it was just the set screw on the slipper clutch assembly, guys. So wasn't nothing crazy. You know what, guys? The overall durability of this thing, I mean, I'm giving this thing an 11 out of 10, guys. I've just flipped this thing, launched this thing, let my coworkers drive it, and run it into curbs. I mean, this thing is slid on the upside down like 100 feet. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Sorry, guys. I'm on daddy duty. But you know what, guys? The durability on this, I would give it an 11 out of 10, guys. This thing is a rocket. What I do recommend, guys, I would definitely recommend get this T-bone skid plate, guys. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see all those indentations and marks. I mean, put it to you this way. This is how I got it. And this is how it is now. Like I said, guys, this is just after 2 months of just having it. And, you know, I would definitely recommend this because this actually covers, it protects not only the casing on the bottom, but it also helps from stuff getting inside of your chassis. Like right here, look, I wasn't running it today because I was in a hurry. It covers all this stuff right here, guys. It covers all that right there. It protects all of this, and I would definitely just recommend it, guys. I mean, it's a quick upgrade, quick easy upgrade, and it just saves your chassis in the long run, guys. I mean, you know, it would really just saves money, you know, because I mean, no one wants to replace a chassis. I mean, those things are hard to get right now. So with that being said, that's pretty much just my update with my Typhon 3S converted to 4S. I'm running the 4S. Basically, it's converted over to the crate and stuff. I got the 4S motor out of there. I got I actually got a 6S ESC, so that's pretty cool if I wanted to up the juice if I wanted to, but probably won't. I haven't really got into the diffs or anything like that. That's my next thing, is what I'm gonna learn how to do. Oh, hold on. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. My daughter took a spill. Anyways, back to business, guys. So, what I wanted to discuss is I just wanted to just go over some stuff that I had, some of the tires that I have. So right now I'm currently running the Proline trenchers, and I'm basically just gonna run these to the ground because what I always do is I always get a new set of tires, and the first thing I do is I throw them on right away, guys. I mean, who doesn't like getting new stuff and not trying it out? So what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to go through my Proline trenchers till they basically have no life. And you know what, guys? These Proline trenchers, I just have had a blast with them. They've held up really well. Have had no issues. I did have to re-glue them a few times. Actually, just once. And you know what? It's been holding up the 4S power, no problem. When I'm running the street... when I do street bashes, like at work, because it's nothing but parking lots, I usually don't like you know, having my off-road tires on there, because I mean it just really does a number to them, guys. Like that's what it does. So I've actually got these tires for like 30 bucks on Amazon. They were been working out pretty well. I think one of them was bent. That's my fault. I put it in my tool bag wrong, and I think I had tools compressing on it, and it's just bent. But no way, I could probably just, you know, rebend it back into place. So that's no big deal. So yeah, I got these for about 30 bucks on Amazon for all four. They are already glued, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, these are my street tires that I have. So yeah, not too bad. So that's one tire. The tires that I'm probably gonna keep getting is I'm definitely gonna keep buying the Pro lines. The Pro lines are definitely my go-tos. But these tires, guys, these ones are actually a lot of fun. I really like these. They came glued already from the factory, so it doesn't look like I need to reglue them. They feel really good. They have good foam in there. And these are from the 6S Sentin, I believe. They're a little bit thinner than the Pro lines, you know, but they do hook up quite well, and they do hold up the 6S up to 6S power, since they are from the San 6S. So I would definitely recommend these as well. These were about 27 a pair, so around $30. So about 60 bucks for two pairs. So not too bad. I would definitely recommend these guys. These are pretty good. I've ran these about I don't know, two packs I think on 4S, and they held up pretty well. Guys, let me tell you the story on these guys. These were the first pair of wheels that came on the buggy, and I figured out how to adjust my punch settings, and I adjusted my punch settings all the way up high. And this is what happens, guys. I had my buggy for about a week, and this is about, no joke, guys, less than 10 packs of driving, just because I was a wild person with the throttle. I did not know anything about throttle control. I was like, oh man, look how many donuts this thing could do. Look at all the wheelies. So other than that, these wheels, I probably wouldn't get them again. The foam they didn't last very long whatsoever. But like I said, I was beating it up like a madman, so that probably did have to do something with it. The next ones I got, guys, was these wheels. These wheels, I really like them. And they didn't come glued, because I want to learn myself how to glue wheels. So that's going to be my next little project for myself. But they're huge. Man, they are way bigger. I'm going to be able to get some decent speeds with this, man. I can't wait to do a speed run with these wheels, because, man, I think the bigger the wheel, the faster mile per hour you can get. So I'm definitely going to do a speed run on these. So that's going to be cool. And also, too, I did get these off Amazon. I think it was like 30 bucks for a pair, too. These are just cheap, no-name tires, you know, with the rims. And I think it's cheaper, too, because they weren't glued. But I did, like I said, I got them unglued on purpose, because I wanted to learn how to glue tires the right way, you know, because I kind of just been using super glue. But I talked to the guy at the hobby shop, you know, he put me on. I need to get some actual, he said super glue will get you by, but he said if you really want to do it the right way, you want to get some flexible glue. And so I guess they have specific tire glue that I guess it flexes when it bonds, so it doesn't kind of just peel off right away. So that's pretty cool. So I can't wait to do that. That's gonna be the next project. But yeah, guys, these are my tires that I got. I would definitely recommend the Proline trenchers, guys. They're definitely awesome. They're a little bit expensive, but they've been lasting a really long time. I definitely don't have any complaints on them, guys. And yeah, so another thing is too, guys, whenever you're gonna upgrade anything, just a rule of thumb, I was pinching some wires here, and I was getting this caught in the main drive shaft. So what I did was I kind of tidied it up a little bit. It's not too good, but it's better than, you know, wires everywhere. So what I did was I kind of pushed these wires down, rearranged it so it's a nice little tuck. I did want to get it underneath these towers, just because this is where the body sits, and you just want it to be just underneath those towers, guys. So rule of thumb is, what I always do is I always put the body on there. And if the body goes on there, like if it just goes on there fine without you having to like press it down and like really get it on there, then you're fine. That means you're not really going to be pressing up on anything. See how the body kind of just sits in place. You don't really have to like force it in there and really like nudge it in. It just sits on there very nice and flush. So that's good. So that's me knowing that I did a pretty good job on tightening up the cables, because before I had to like, it wouldn't even sit flush. I had to like press it down and like kind of do that before I got in. That's not good, guys. When you're upgrading stuff and you know, and you have wires and such underneath the body, you don't really want that. You want it to be a nice flush fit. So that's cool. Look it, I just goes on there. Don't really need to press it down. So that's I think that's pretty much it, guys. That's just a pretty much little video on what I got, what I have going on. And like I said, guys, all the feedback and all the content that I get from you guys, I really appreciate it, man. Like I said, I didn't even know, I wasn't even expecting to make any videos, but man, it's really cool. Like I said, there's only fucking 5 people that watch my videos, and you know, only 2 or 3 people that I comment back and forth with. But you know what, man? I really appreciate it. I get a lot of information out of you guys. You guys really help me out. And you know what? Shout out everybody, all my subscribers, all 5 of them. You know what I mean, guys? I really appreciate it, man. So yeah, everyone out there, man, just stay blessed, be safe, and until next time, man. See you later. Thank you for watching.